One night on the island, the engines were all very restless.
I can't sleep. What we need is a story. I'll tell one.
No way, Thomas! Last time you told story, we had to wait weeks for the ending, and Duck didn't even get to hear it. And he was the one who requested the happy ending, and I could tell a story. Oh, yes, please, Edward. Alright, it starts long ago on the island. Once there was an engine attached to a train, who was afraid of a few drops of rain. He went into a tunnel, and squeaked out his funnel, and never came out again. The engine's name was Henry. He argued with his driver and fireman, but he wouldn't come out of the tunnel. The rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes, he said. So the guard blew his whistle till he was out of breath and waved his flags until his arms ached. Henry just blew steam at him. I am not going to spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes for you, he said rather rudely. Then the passengers came out to argue with him, but he would not move. The fat director, who was on the train, told the guard to get a rope. Everyone pulled and pulled, except for the fat director.
My doctor has forbidden me to pull.
Henry still didn't budge, though. So instead, they tried pushing from the back. Everyone pushed and pushed, except for the fat director.
My doctor has also forbidden me to push.
Henry still wouldn't budge, though. So finally, they got another engine to come and push Henry out of the tunnel. So the fat director decided to lock Henry in the tunnel by putting bricks in front of it. Now no one could see his lovely green paint and red stripes. He wished he hadn't been so silly now. Oh, that wasn't all that nice. Yeah, that one was much too sad.
Do you know any other stories?
I suppose I know a few more. This one starts like this. Once upon a time, there was a little engine called Edward. He lived in a shed with 5 other engines. They were all bigger than him and boasted about it. Driver won't choose you again. He wants big, strong engines like us. He had not been out in a long time, and he began to feel sad. Just then, a driver and fireman showed up to work. Hello, why are you sad? Do you want to come out today? Oh, yes, please, sir, said Edward. So the driver lit his fire and made a nice lot of steam. Then he pulled the lever and Edward puffed off. Look at me now. Look at me now. The other engines were very cross at being left behind, and away Edward went to go get the coaches. Please be careful, Edward, said the coaches. Then once they were at the station, Edward said, "Get in quickly, please." So the people got in quickly, and Edward waited happily for the guard to blow his whistle and wave his green flag. He waited and waited, but there was no whistle, no green flag. Where is that guard? Edward was getting anxious. The driver and fireman asked the station master, "Have you seen the god?" "No," he asked. They asked the porter, "Have you seen the god?" "Yes, last night," said the porter. Edward was beginning to get cross. "Are we ever going to start?" Just then someone shouted,
Here he comes.
and there the god was, running down the hill with his flags in one hand and a sandwich in the other. He ran onto the platform, blew his whistle, and jumped into the back coach. And Edward puffed off once again. Edward had worked so hard that his driver promised to take him out again tomorrow. "I'm going out again tomorrow. What do you think of that?" But Edward didn't hear what they thought. He was so tired and happy that he fell asleep almost instantly. One of the engines in Edward's shed was called Gordon. He was very big and very proud.
You watch me this afternoon, little Edward, as I rush through with the express. That will be a very splendid sight for you.
Just then his driver pulled the lever and he puffed off.
Make sure to look out for me this afternoon.
Edward puffed off too to go do some shunting. Edward liked shunting. It was quite fun to playing with trucks. He would come up quietly and then give them a pull.
Watch it, watch it.
The trucks would scream whenever he shunted them. Edward played until there were no more trucks. Then Gordon came through, rather slowly.
A goods train, a goods train, a goods train! Oh, the shame of it. Oh, the shame of it. Oh, the indignity.
A few moments later, Edward was told to go help Gordon. He was stuck on a hill. When they saw Gordon, he was arguing with his driver and fireman. "Come on, Gordon, you're not even trying."
I am trying. It's these trucks. They're holding me back. Now, if it was a nice couple of coaches.
"Hello, Gordon. We've come to push." They brought the train back down to the bottom of the hill so they could push it back up.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
"I will do it. I will do it. I will do it." Edward pushed with all his might, and Gordon went over the top of the hill.
Did it. Oh, I did it. I did it all by myself.
"I can't believe it. Not even so much as a thank you." "Don't worry," said his driver. "I'll give you a nice, lovely coat of paint." Henry had been in the tunnel for nearly 2 months now. He wanted to come out and pull trains again. Edward would often go past and say, "Hello." One day, Gordon was pulling a large express.
There's Henry's tunnel. I think I'll whistle at him.
He went to go whistle, but there was a crack. He had to stop and be put on a siding. Well, Gordon, you broke your safety valve. We'll have to get Edward.
This is nonsense. Edward's much too small to pull the express.
Unfortunately, Gordon was right.
Told you. Why don't we get Henry to do it?
Really? Can I pull it? So they let Henry out of the tunnel so we could try and move the express. And so together the two friends were able to take the express to the station in record time. They all got new coats of paint as a reward. The end.